understand it's because most of you have been hyping the whole thing, saying it's the best and all that, which you're right, but bindetedde ebizibu empala nakati esuse. If people didn't had a bit of envy at probably 20%, right now it's like at 95. Okitegeera abantu bajjula kwabika. Okitegeera. Yeah. Abantu bajjula kwabika. But the best thing is okujja okunneebuuzaako mu kifo ky'okunnyigira. Kubanga ne bw'onnyigira ate ngenda kwongera nkola byakabi. That was just the start. The monitors, my studio monitors. Oh, you want a tour? Oh, no problem. First of all, we have a screen. This is a Samsung. Yeah, we got a Samsung. We have a screen right here. It's carved. Then we have the Genelex. You can see right there. Those are Genelex speakers. Yeah. I do not remember the number. I didn't keep that in mind. But yeah, these are Genelex speakers. And then we have my favorite keyboard. Yeah. And some other things. These things are not mine, actually. This is not mine. This is not mine. This is also not mine. But I already bought mine. Yeah. Mine is here. That's my audio interface. It's called a Duet by Apogee. Yeah, Duet by Apogee. But this one is the Apollo Twin. But I bought the next generation, the Gen 2. I just bought it. I ordered it. It's coming from America. Yeah, it's coming from America. It's American. Yeah, it's coming from America. I just ordered one. Yeah, because I just want to have a different audio interface at the moment. Yeah, that's a plan. That's a plan, man. Yeah. And as I say, this is the U87. This is the U87. Yeah. One of the best mics you could ever have. Yeah, it's one of the best. Yeah. We're yet to get others. I need a collection of like 5 mics. Yeah, recording mics for any situation. My studio, I can't tell you the location. My studio is very personal. My studio has nothing to do with money. Yeah, I didn't put up the studio to make money. It's personal. It's for me. It has nothing to do with other people. It's only a few artists that I bring in if I feel like, okay, I would love to support someone. Then maybe I'll have them like do stuff. This is my reading area. Let me... And a lot of reading out here because I feel like when you read, there's just a lot that you have to say. Even when you're like doing music, you have more vocabulary. Which together, you have more vocabulary. You have a lot more to say. Yeah. So I kind of try to read all the time. I try to read all the time because I think it's important. You know, I may be a funny guy, but the way I spend my time is really, really crazy. So reading is part of me. Yeah, it's not by force. If you don't like to read, it's fine. Like it's totally fine. Everyone has their own philosophy or their own way of living life, you know? Yeah, so different people live life differently. Yeah. But apparently I live my life the way I live it. Yeah. That's why I speak tricky English. That's crazy. I don't speak tricky English. I speak farm English. Like, my English is not complicated. Very, very simple. I try to say everything clear. Tanaka Dube, I really appreciate your comedy. I think you're an amazing comedian, like on a real, like you're amazing. I watch your videos all the time. Yeah, I watch your videos all the time. I'm a big fan. Trust me, I'm a big fan. My English is not complicated, guys. Don't say that. You make these other artists feel bad. You know, they've already been hating me because I'm too good. So I don't want them to hate me because I have complicated English. Because anything that comes out is now becoming a problem. We do not want such issues. we, we do not need such issues. We already have enough. You know, the concert has already been a problem. People are annoyed. Some people want to repeat their concerts. They think they didn't do enough. Even if you repeat it, it won't be like mine. Somebody did them last year, like, I think I should repeat my concert. Thank you for appreciating the music. Thank you. Music is very diverse. Yeah, we have dancehall, we have reggae, we have R&B. So there's just a lot. And some is in Luganda, some is in English. So there's a balance, yeah, when it comes to the music. I record my song with Principle. If he's open and cut for surgery, we definitely can. But you know, as I told you, we can. But I don't know when, you know. So it's not something that I can decide and break down and make it happen immediately. So we only have to wait and see. Yeah. Yeah, wait and see. How am I? I'm very good. Don't you see I'm very good? I look good, I feel good, I eat good, I smell good. Everything is good, trust me. The concert, we really want the videos to be edited. At the concert, we had more than 5 cameras and a drone. So we captured probably like 8 angles of the show, and we also had like a drone taking all these amazing views. So there's no way we can upload before editing perfectly. Okay? So we're going to edit the video, and then we put the audio. And then we release 1 song per week, so that you get to enjoy that. Yeah. And it will also be very enjoyable for people who said I fell off. It's very enjoyable to see. Yeah. People who fell off, they do shows at Serena. Yeah. And people come and the place is full. People who fell off. So you'll be able to watch. For those who don't like me, you'll also be able to watch a person who fell off. Yes. Enjoying a sold out show. It will be really interesting. So yeah. Yeah, some videos are still on YouTube. It does not mean that I will not strike them. People can enjoy that moment, the 30 minutes of fame, but they are long gone. Because by the time I go on YouTube and check and find anyone's nonsense on there, they will forget their channel. They've had their channel for quite a while, but it's going to be a problem. You get me? It's going to be a problem. And it's not a problem that someone would want. If someone tells you, remove my content off your YouTube, because when people put your content on their YouTube, they monetize it. It looks like it's theirs, but it is not theirs. That's my work. That's my hard work. We set up that stage. We paid for the venue. You paid to come and watch. You didn't pay to come and record and put on your YouTube. I think that's very important for you to know. And I've seen some people say, oh, Epas, oh, you are so prideful. Why would you do that? I wish someone comes in your house and steals your shirt and puts it on. And as you are complaining, telling the person, please remove my shirt, that is my shirt, or your TV. Your neighbor says you have pride. You should leave the thief to wear your shirt or to steal your TV. You know, there's nothing more funny than people who are stupid. Like, Kukyookya, you look at them and their analogies or thought, and you're like, this person is totally stupid. Like, there's no common sense anywhere. We are searching everywhere from head to toe. There's nothing. It's unfair. It's not even unfair. It's an affair. You and stupidity are having an affair. You cannot have an affair with stupidity. Eh? And the relationship is symbiotic. Eh? You know, if other people can't stand up for themselves, it does not mean that I will do the same. I am not like them. They are not like me. So for me, I stand for myself. I stand for my hard work. If other people don't, that's their problem. Everyone has their way. Everyone to their own philosophy. So when I stand up for my stuff, I totally do. And I think it's very important and prudent for anyone who has their work to stand for it. Stand on business. And I always stand on business. I put in the work like a Mexican. You don't expect me to look at my stuff being used anyhow, and I'm comfortable with that. No. He's saying, oh, but when they were talking about copyright, you are very quiet. Don't complain. You can't tell me what to do. Let me tell you. Who are you to tell me what to do? Who qualified you? And who qualified him to qualify you to tell me what to do? Please, excuse yourself. You buy a bunch of bananas, these yellow ones, the soft ones. Step on them and slide off my TikTok. Step on them right now and slide off my TikTok. It's simple. It's simple. You can do that. Don't stress me. That is not me fighting for copyright. There are things you don't understand. By the time you write a song, you already have 4 copyrights. And even if I tell you the names right now, you won't understand them because you know nothing about copyright. Some of you who talk about certain things that are about artists, we know them better than you. You're a fan. Keep listening to music and stop telling me how to run my business. Because there is no day I've ever come to your home and told you how to lay bricks. Because you're a bricklayer. You deal in poultry. You have a poultry farm. So you know that best. When it comes to music, I've dedicated more than 20 years of my life into this music. You get me? So there are things I know that you don't know. So when I stand on something or I say something, I know what I'm talking about. So you think the copyright that people are fighting for, the Eddy Kenzos, goes up to YouTube. Anyone can upload your stuff, but then you have to strike them. That's why YouTube has all those things whereby you can fight for yourself. You put a claim. Do you know how many people sample people's songs? Someone puts a claim and they put down your song until you pay them because that's their hard work. You get me? So don't lecture me on things I know better than you. You sit down and listen to me because I'm a professional. I know what I'm talking about and you don't. So you don't bring up ideas. Your ideas are invalid. Your ideas are totally invalid. They don't make sense. Even if they tried. You get me? I know this better than you. And not to even disrespect you. But what you know is different. You probably sell clothes. So you deal in fashion. When we talk about fashion, you come. But when we talk about music and the music business, I talk. You keep quiet and listen. I don't know if you get me. Yes, it is what it is. That's the truth. That's the truth. But you might not money. But don't act like you know something you don't know. Because I may ask you questions about this copyright and you have no clue. I can even put you on live. And I ask you questions and you won't know and you'll ask me questions and I will know everything. Guys, I've dedicated so much of my life to this thing. I know it. I know it. In and out. When I had my music in Queen of Katwe, this is because that music, I gave them a license to use the music And I mean, like I was dealing with Disney. I was dealing with Americans. I was dealing with Disney. In 2015, you are dealing with what? You are dealing with Whitney. Eh? I was dealing with Disney. You are dealing with Whitney. And I mean on contracts. Because we had to sign contracts with Disney. Gobiraba ku TV nenze kati nali mu business. So I know what it takes to have to know about copyright. I needed to know all those things then. Because before you sign and write anything down, you need to know. What are you signing for? Why are you signing? To what extent does this copyright go? Bakikozesa kwenkanawa. Chiyitamu ne kiva mu project eyo gye mulimu, or it stays within the project. I know all these things. And I ought to know them because I don't want to be cheated. When you do not know the business, it is easy for people to cheat. But when you understand the business, then it makes it far more easy for you not to be taken for a fool or taken for a ride. You get me? So certain things you have to know, more so if it's your business, because you're going to deal with people who know the business better than you. And once people know better than you and want to take advantage of you and you don't know, you're finished. You are finished, so you have to be wise. You have to read. That's why I read. I have a fucking library. Excuse my French. Why do I have that? It's because I'm trying to understand my stuff. Right now, I'm already reading about more books about production, more books about producing, being a producer, being a recording engineer. You put in time. Once you want to know something, you put in time. Get to understand it and work with it. People out here wonder, like, let's say, why did I have a concert that sounded the way it sounded? It really did because I know what it takes. So many people have been doing them. Have you had the same feedback as mine? Have I talked about it? Haven't you seen people talk about my concert? They thought it was for Asha. Why? It's because when we look at things, we look at them differently. We are not the same. They are not us, we are not them. They're not like us. They're not like us. You get me, but don't get me. You get me, but don't get me. Don't get me. Yes. We try to do research. We try to have the right people that we work with. Why? It's because we need something nice. You know? Blessings to everyone who attended Sophie. Like, it was nice for us to do something like that. So I guess people want me on the Super Bowl. That's a good stage. We'll see. You want me to perform on the Super Bowl? My friend, stop playing games. I've not reached that level yet. Even I know. We may like certain things. Those are fantasies. How you fantasize. You see, I want to marry Princess Diana. You want to do what? You want to do what? Those are fantasies. It's not going to happen. But I still aim for the sky. It does not change the fact that I aim for excellence. I always do, you know. So many people are telling me, oh, Epa, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Just stay in your lane. I said, okay, let me stay in my lane. I went and touched the sky because that's my lane. The sky is my lane. Yes, I'm not normal. So when you tell me, stay in your lane, I will definitely do. And my lane is up there. I'm in the galaxy. galaxy. That's how I see myself. And for anyone that actually listens to me or watches me, guys, have confidence. It takes you further. It takes you further. Always, I'm telling you. If you look at yourself as small, you will always be small. If you listen to people saying, Toina chori, you're nothing, whatever, and you believe it, you are going to become it. You are what you think you are. If you think you're great, you're great. Your hard work will get you to greatness because you already have the mindset of someone who wants to be great, and you say it like you are in the moment, but you're actually working on it. You get me? It's important. Who says yeah? We need a second show at 200. Maybe a second show will be probably at 200K. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I also don't want to make it very hard for fans to come for my show. I still want them to like find it easy to come to the show, not to make the money too much. So we'll see. We met in the market and you attended the show. That's really dope. That's really dope. We give thanks. You know? Yeah. But guys, it's belief, man. Always believe in yourselves. You know? Yeah, most definitely. It's worth it. Even 300K is worth it. You know? But we'll look into it and have a fair price. Because next time it's going to be a bigger concert again. Because that's what we do. We always raise the bar. Yeah, and we are not even drinking, but we raise the bar. Yes. You attend at any price? I believe you, Tabitha. I believe you. 1000%. The big one. I should do one in the stadium. Possible, very possible. Why not? You know? Yeah, why not? Anything is possible. Anything is possible. I'll give you some profits. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds really good. Keep it up. Keep up the delusion. Dilulu. Yeah. Majority of the work was done by my sister. More in the organization part of it. The stage and all, that was Fenon. The PA, you know, our mixer, that was Kabu, you know, my engineer, my sound engineer did majority of the sound on the concert. He did everything on that concert with some guys from Fenon as well. And yeah, I did the singing on stage. Yeah, did the singing on stage. It was really, really interesting. Really, really interesting. Yeah. And I'm glad if anyone was inspired, just know I aspire to inspire until I expire. All the time. So I try to raise the bar. Yeah. Some people raise glasses. We raise the bar. We don't raise glasses. Yeah, most people are actually regretting who didn't come to the show. I've seen a couple of them saying, man, I wish I came for the show. One of the biggest mistakes I made was not coming on the show. I get it. You'll watch the show. Yeah. Yeah, I'm recording. I'm working on an album, and then we have another album with Dan Magic as well that we're working on. But right now in studio with Cabo, if you've been watching my stories, yeah, we're working on an album. An international album. So yeah, we're working on that. Yeah, so just wait. Yeah, we're not playing games. Yeah, we're not playing games. Yeah. Why don't I invite who? Don't ask me to invite anyone. This is my page. It's not about inviting people. You invite him on your live. Make a live and invite the person you want to invite. Don't tell me who to invite. You don't make the rules here. I do. You get me? But don't get me. You wish to write a song with a goat. Such things don't happen like that. It's hard to write a song with me. Where will you find me, first of all? Write with me how? Hey. I be on my thing. Like, I really come close to certain people. I actually avoid people. Yeah. I really, really avoid people. People are not easy. So most of the times I just stay far, watch them. You know, I try not to engage. You miss the other old dancehall. But we have a new album. It's called APAS. It has fully dancehall. So go and listen to that other than complaining. And when you miss old dancehall of mine that is old, you go back to the old songs and listen to those because I'm a new man. Just like the mic, it's a new man. But I'll tell you one thing. Guys, if you ever think you miss the old someone, go and watch pictures of that old person. If it's a child, you can't force a child to stay being a baby. A child can be chabbing a chana chito, you know. But atebwa akula nutaniko gamba, you wish the child was a baby. What's that? We all grow. You don't expect me to sing the way I was singing way back. You get me? There are songs I did, Tuli Kubigede, whatever. All those songs zina style yazo. Katate style jenina ya akabite manyeyo. Ne wenji uliriza manjagala kuseka. Yes, I know it's good. But the way I'm thinking right now is totally different. No one can tell me to change my style, Ronnie Hassel. Big up on yourself. Ronnie Hassel, I see you're an artist. I think you're dope. No one should tell you to change your style. Music is a personal relationship. You pick on it. You have a personal feeling with beats. When you listen to beats, there is a way you feel that Tom won't feel like that Peter won't feel like that Jerry won't feel like that. Everyone has a way they read music. You get me? Everyone has a way they read music and how they think. Like for me, like my IQ is high, it stays in the planes. The way I think of music is totally different. If I even told you something about how I think, like it could shock you. Someone is saying di-da-da-da. Let me give you an example of di-da-da-da. People, majority of the people don't know why they like di-da-da-da. Di-da-da-da is a song that I did best of the ice cream trucks that I used to see as a kid on sports days at Nakasero Primary School, at Kampala Kindergarten, at the time where our parents used to pick us to take us back home. Because those things used to sing. They just had like a sound. So that's what I did in Di-da-da-da. And it brings childhood memories to you. So kati gwoba tomanyi nti lwaki oyagala di-da-da-da. Oyagala di-da-da-da because oluyimbo olwo lukujjukiza obuto bwo. And that's how I make music. Some of the songs are more based on stuff like that. Nazanya buzanyi beat nakamwa. Because that's how I think. Like I will see something and I'm like, you know, that sounds actually really unique. So people don't know why they like di-da-da-da. But di-da-da-da reminds you of your childhood. Or what's the gear? Chikuletera childhood memories. You wish you could have an hour with me talking music. You never know. But here you have a chance that I'm speaking generally. There's always something to learn. You just have to ask a question. Or what's the gear? I'm here. You have an opportunity to speak to me. You know, so ask your question. Oruso sounds fresh? Yes, most definitely. I just shot the video in 2018, but I had done Oruso in 2015, released it in 2016 on my first album, which is Mva Kampala. And then I shot the video 2 years, 3 years after. And it's still fresh. Like anytime I sing my songs, it makes sense. You know? What inspired me? I was not inspired. I just love music. I've always loved music. And I just did it. I didn't do it because I'm thinking I have to start a career or whatever. I just wanted to do it. We're definitely going to have more visuals of Bagonza. Yeah, because I'm setting up a side hustle, but it's going to be personal. Yeah, I already got my cameras for shooting videos because I've invested in the audio side, but I had not invested in the visual side. So I'm buying some of the best cameras in the world to make sure that I can also shoot my own videos with my own team. That's one thing I want to do right now because we've done this for quite a while now. We need to put in more effort. Where you need a video, you have a particular person, you have them on and work on a video. So we want to do that. Yeah. Vocal training, that's a long shot. You can't ask that. Yeah, those are things you have to also check online. I can't do vocal training for you or whatever, but I do it for myself. That's why I could easily perform for 35 songs on my concert. Is because my vocals are ready to do something like that. So you have to warm up your voice. There's just a lot that you have to do with yourself and make sure that you're ready. So yeah, you can get a vocal coach. I think vocal coaches are out there. I have my own. Go check out a lady called Tonya. I follow her here on she's called Tonya. I follow her on TikTok. So just check. Ask her questions. Someone is saying too much English, but they are also writing in English. So that simply means they know English. So yeah, we'll definitely use English. Yeah. Yeah, they say it's the man who could turn salt into sugar. Yeah.